So the Roberto Willis Scholarship Program, that's the subject of Senate Bill 5. For those of you who don't know, is our public scholarship program for Connecticut students going to Connecticut schools, both public and private. And the average award amount is about $5,000. And in December, this past December, I went to Senator Looney. I said, we have a big problem when it comes to the Roberto Willis Scholarship Program. And we sat and had a great conversation. And what came out of that was Senate Bill 5. And essentially it does two things, that and the investments that we want to make in the budget. First, we know that it's woefully underfunded. Many of our surrounding states do much, much more when it comes to making college more affordable for its residents. And if we did nothing, the Roberto Willis Scholarship Program would lose half of its funding because ARPA funds were going to be going away, and that right now accounts for about half of that. So we needed to, at the very least, replace those ARPA funds, which was in the appropriations budget, and we plan to do that. That makes sure that, as an example, students who are in college right now don't have the rug pulled out from underneath them, right? And they don't lose their scholarships right in the middle of their education. So we're doing that, and that's very important. We want to go even beyond that and expand it, because right now we know that 2/3 of eligible students in the state of Connecticut get nothing when it comes to Roberto Willis. So we have much more work to do. So that's on the funding piece. And then the other part of it that Senator Looney alluded to is that the timing of it is essentially broken. For those of you who have high school seniors or folks who went through the process, you know that usually by May 1, you have to decide where you're going to go to school, right? The problem is that when those families and when those students are making that decision, they don't know if they're getting the Willis Scholarship, because the schools wait until we pass a budget in either early May or, well, of course, usually it's June, the 2-year budget, right? So it's too late. And so what happens is a lot of those high school seniors either are not able to go to college because they don't have the benefit of the Willis Scholarship, or they go out of state and we never get them back. We have one of the worst brain drains in the entire country, right? When it comes to our college students leaving, and then they start careers and families in other states. So we want to break that cycle. So that's what Senate Bill 5 does. It requires notification to go out earlier. We're going to pre-fund for 1 year, essentially, through bonding. So we're going to break that cycle and make sure that our high school seniors and their families, when they're making those decisions about where to go to school, they know that they're going to have Willis, and that's going to help them hopefully stay in Connecticut. So that's Senate Bill 5. I anticipate a really strong vote today in the Senate, hopefully bipartisan as well.